Thanks for joining us again in Life of Die, and we're back with some more bolt action again. So now on to game 3. And behind, as you can hear, behind the camera is Craig. How you doing, Craig?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Excellent. So yeah, the last one was a really good game, so I'm hoping the same tonight.
Yeah, trying to mix it up again. So tonight we're doing kind of almost all infantry. I've given you a few vehicles, but they're just transports with machine guns, so the tank won't become too dominant in this one. Plus I want to get my British Airborne out on the table. So going for a bit of a sort of slightly thematic, slightly narrative game tonight, just as a bit of a mini Bridge Too Far, effectively. So we're doing key positions, we've got 6 objectives, and we've agreed to stick 1 on each bridge to start with, and then we place the rest around. So yeah, my British Airborne will be trying to take these bridges, and I've also given Gordon a sort of half-price, inexperienced squad of old men and boys who are defending the bridges and the village, because that's what the intelligence has told us that's all we're going to be coming up against. Well, obviously little do we know there's actually a veteran here Grenadier platoon just on the next village over, ready to come in and save them. So we'll see how this goes. It's going to be quite fun. I think all infantry is a really good way to play bolt action. The vehicles and tanks can kind of swing things a bit too much. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get it in on time. It's quite a lot. 12 order dice for me and 11 for you. So we just need to make sure these heavy mortars do their jobs and whittle down the numbers a bit.
Should we have a closer look at those forces then?
Yep, let's go for it. Okay, and this is the roughly 1,000 points of Germans. So we've got 2 platoons. First platoon is a rifle platoon, which is led by 2 platoon leaders with SMGs. We've got 1 10-man veteran Here Grenadier squad with all assault rifles, and then we've got 2 Here Grenadier veteran squads with rifles, an LMG, and the NCOs have got assault rifles. Then we've got an inexperienced squad of Volkssturm, so there's 10 of those with the NCO with a SMG and the rest with rifles. And then for transport we've got 2 Hanemags just with the LMGs, and then we've got a truck, they're all regular. Second platoon's a heavy weapon support platoon, and they have got a heavy mortar with a spotter and a MMG team, and then the platoon leader there with 2 guys with rifles with them, and they're all veteran as well. Okay, and for my just under 1,000 points of British Airborne, everything veteran. So I've got the rifle platoon led by 2 guys with SMGs, and I've got 3 squads, each is with rifles and SMGs. So 2 of the squads have got 2 SMGs, 1 of the squads got 4 SMGs, and then they've all got light machine guns as well. And then they've also got an attached Piat team, light mortar team, sniper team, and a medic with an extra man. And then for the second platoon, I've got a heavy weapons platoon, 2 platoon leads, both with just rifles, and then 2 MMGs and a medium mortar with spotter. Okay, first dice out the bag is German. So I should have mentioned we're doing table quarter deployments here, so Gordon's starting this quarter, and I've got this one down here. And then we also had these inexperienced squad already on the table, and then Gordon's drawn the first bag out the dice and got to activate them, so they've effectively got a double move off the bat, and they're going for this bridge. They've been told to defend this bridge to the last man, so I'm going to make sure they do that. Okay, it's me this time, and I've ran on one of my MMG teams and I've just stuck them into this orchard overlooking the bridge. So yeah, those old boys are in for a treat.
I brought my truck on, and it's got my machine gunners basically, and that.
Okay, seeing a juicy target. Next dice out the bag, next dice out the bag is Paratroopers. So I've advanced on my other MMG team, and I've got a line of sight down onto this juicy truck. So because I've advanced, I'll be -1 to hit. 6 dice, 6s.
Got 1.
Got 1. And because it's a soft skin vehicle, it needs a 6 to kill it. No.
Oh, nearly.
But I do put a pin on it, and I put a pin on the unit inside it as well.
Goody gumdrops. Alright, I want to bring on my assault guys, but they need to pass an order test.
Oh,
yes.
Good. Yep. So you lose the pin, and they come out, and they can come out and advance. Yep. Sorry, just checking the rules there. Yes, you can run out them, so that's what you're going to do instead.
Yep.
Next dice out the bag was Airborne, so I've actually ran on just into the orchard here as far up as I could get them to get some shots down on the old boys. Next one out was me again, and I've just brought my snipers on in a run and put them into this building. Should have mentioned earlier as well, we've got our spotters for our mortar, so I've got mine here pre-positioned, and then you've got yours in the woods. Yeah, we forgot to put them out to start with. Me again, and I've just brought my mortar team on to take cover behind these ruins.
Alright, I'm advancing my mortar team onto the back of the board here. Put another vehicle on, it's got another squad of guys inside it. Alright, so my guys have dismounted from the vehicle and they've charged into the woods there.
Cool.
Okay, Craig has reminded me that I could have got these guys in the vehicle as well, so he's been very fair in allowing me to disembark as well. So that's the platoon commander joining their friends in the woods there.
Yep, no worries.
Alright, I've got another 3 commanders running into these woods here as well.
Yep, they're from the heavy weapons platoon. Yep.
And the last of my vehicles is coming on with the last squad of guys. And my last squad has come out and I run as well, heading towards this objective.
One of mine finally, and I've ran on my last squad of airborne. They just ran 12 inches up the road to go for this bridge. Me again, and I've just chucked one of my platoon leads into this building to give some buffs to the guys around them. Me again, I've just got my medic on this time just to hopefully save these guys out in the open. Okay, totally forgot I could be using this table edge here, so I've brought in a Piat team, ran them on. Yep, and I was also talking nonsense, I had another squad of airborne as well to bring on, so I've ran them on again to this bridge. So concentrating everything down here because this is where a lot of the objectives are.
My last activation then, and I've run in my machine gunners into the woods.
Okay, I've advanced on my light mortar team, and then we're going to take a shot into your inexperienced guys on the bridge. So they'll be firing directly, so just the 1 dice hitting on 5 because they've moved. No.
Okay.
Last dice of turn 1, I've pulled my platoon command squad for the rifle platoon and just ran them in to give some buffs to these guys, hopefully, because I think they're going to need it. Right, that's the end of turn 1, so as usual with these things it's mostly just positioning, not too much action, although I did manage to get a few shots off, just nothing happening really. So yeah, I've got the bulk of my infantry and the medic, platoon commander, Piat team all over this side. They're running for this bridge to try and get in here with the objectives. And then I've got my medium machine gun team out down the open here. Snipers in the ruins, mortar at the back in cover, and then my last section in the orchard here with another medium machine gun team and light mortar team, and they're kind of bearing down on the main bridge. And then your side of world, Gordon, what have you got? You've got your old boys on the bridge.
I've got the mortar behind this building here.
Yep.
All my vehicles here. Got a squad of riflemen there.
Yep.
Another squad of riflemen there. Machine gun, spotter, command squad, and machine gunners.
Oh yeah, it's the full squad with the assault rifles sneaking around the back there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to deal with those guys yet. Hopefully mortars will do the trick. Right, let's get into turn 2 then.
Okay,
So
let's first activate. So I've advanced my guys here, and they're going to go after your snipers on that.
yep, so I'm putting my snipers down because I don't want to suffer these horrible... How many dice have you got? Something like...
I've got 8 for the rifles, and then I've got the LMG, which is another 5, so 13.
Nice. Okay, you'll be hitting on 5s. Oh, jeez. Glad I went down now.
Yep. So 7.
So I am veteran, so 5s to wound.
Yeah. Well, 2.
2, and then I've got a 2-up cover save because I'm down in hard cover. Oh, one goes
One
though.
goes.
So his assistant goes, and I need to do a morale check as well. He's fine because he's not minus anything at the moment, and he's got his leader within 2, which adds +2 to him, so he's okay.
Okay.
And they're stubborn as well, so all good.
It's pinned as well.
Yeah, take a pin as well, yeah. 8 next dice out for me, and I'm just going to go for my mortar. I'm going to put a fire order and go for these guys in the woods. So we're trying to range in, need my 6 to start with.
No, 4.
Okay. I've just advanced one of my squads onto the bridge here, and then I'm going to try and shoot into these guys behind the tank traps. So 4 rifles and 4 shots from the Bren. Looking for 5s.
2.
2, right, so we'll get a pin at least. And then wounding on 5s. No wounds.
Okay.
Just a pin.
Okay, my machine gun is going after your machine gun.
Yep.
So 7 dice, 4s.
No bad.
4 hits.
4 hits, wounding on 5s.
Oh, no.
Just a pin. Attempt to activate my MMG that's just been shot at, and I'm going to go for these guys if I can go for it. Yep, lose the pin, and then I'm back to shooting at full strength. So 6 dice into that squad. Not bad. 3 hits.
4 hits.
Of course 4 hits because I've not moved. And wounding on 5s. 2 wounds, but you get a 5-up cover save. Oh, well done. But I do get a pin on you though, which is always good. Me again, so I've advanced the squad up to the wall here, and I'm going to try and shoot into those guys. Oh, I've not checked for submachine guns, but I think, yeah, just out for the submachine guns. So 4 rifles and an LMG, looking for 5 to remove. 2, okay, which is at least a pin. So 5s again, 1 potential, and you get a 5 up save.
Charmed life, yeah.
I'm really determined now. So light mortar now, indirect shot, lobbing over into these woods for these guys. So a 6. No. He is going to range in next turn, hopefully.
Okay, as I'm calling them, Vader's army. It's the Dad's army. So they're going to have a pop here, but it's a bit of a Hail Mary 6s to hit.
Oh,
not too bad, 2 hits.
2 hits.
How's the wind? Oh, 1 and a 2.
Do you get a pin? No. And a treat. It's me, MMG, fire order into these guys behind the hardcover here. So 6 dice, needing 4s because I've not moved. 3, and then needing 5s because veterans.
Pretty
2
good.
hits and then 4 up cover saves.
1.
1 dies and a pin. Lovely.
Okay, so that's the first casualty.
It is actually, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try and fire this squad here at your... I think I'll go after that machine gun. I really want rid of that machine gun.
Makes sense. You need to pass an order test with 2 pins. You need an 8 on 2 dice. You're alright. I was about to say, your platoon leader's there as well, so you already got an extra bonus anyway. But you only shake off 1 pin. You're still going to be a -1 to your shooting, so you'll be 5s because you've not moved, but you are pinned. Going on to my energy, who's already activated, so it can't go down, so he's just going to have to weather this. Oh no.
6.
Very good, okay. And then you're needing 5s to wound me as well.
And I do get 1.
And I get a 4 up cover. No.
It's a 6.
Yay, I believe you. Cheers. And I'll get a wee pin on him again, which is pretty much as good as it could have went, I think.
Alright, it's me again. Heavy mortar is going to go after this machine gun again. So 6 to hit.
It did hang right. Me again, so this airborne squad are going to advance, and then I'm going to shoot into the guys in the woods again. So only 2 rifles and an LMG in this squad that are in range. Looking for 5s.
1.
Just a 1. So at least I get a pin, which is what I wanted. 5s to wound. No.
Alright, my commanders can't actually do anything, so I'm just sticking them in ambush.
Cool.
Alright, I've moved the other command squad, advanced in through the woods. Yeah, we've just realised we keep forgetting about this. You can only advance.
Yeah, we've been running guys through the woods, so naughty, naughty.
And they're also going to shoot at these guys, the 2 rifles. 1 hit.
Wounding on 5s.
No.
But you do get a pin. Just move my medic up, just because I figure there's going to be some casualties in a minute. Okay,
I'm activating my truck. I'm going to try and pass an order test, which I do.
Yep.
So yeah, I think I'll use them as a bit of a meat shield.
Yeah, so the deal is, as long as an empty transport doesn't end up closer to the enemy than its own units at the end of the turn, then it's fine. It'll get destroyed otherwise.
Yep. And brought this truck round and advance, and the other one truck's following him up behind here, so I want to get him out of the way in a minute.
Okay, I advanced up my Piat team onto the edge of the river, thinking I might be in range of your truck, but I'm not, so nothing happens. Me again, so I just moved my platoon leaders from there up to there for morale bonuses and such. At my last activation, I've just got my platoon leaders, so again, I'm not going to do much with them. I was thinking about maybe putting them up onto this parapet up here, but I don't think I've got space, so just leave them where they are.
Alright, my machine gunners, my assault squad are running, but yeah, looks like they're going to be having another turn of running before they're in position here.
Yeah, I think they're going to want to get that first dice out of the bag next turn.
Yeah, definitely.
They're in a precarious spot.
Yeah.
Right, end of turn 2. Still not too much action happening, but a lot of positioning. So yeah, I've got, again, my infantry on this bridge now. Yeah, these assault squad I'm really worried about. I need to try and do something with them. You've taken a casualty from... Was it this squad you took a casualty from? No, it was this squad.
It was that.
Yeah, so they've lost a man. They've got 2 pins. They're probably okay. And then similarly, I've got a couple of pins on your other squad in the woods with some mortars ranging in on them as well. Yeah, I lost one of my sniper's assistants, so he'll be down a man now. And then I've got pins on the rest of my guys in the orchard. And Vader's army are holding strong on the bridge here. So yeah, I'll go for turn 3 now.
Yep.
I'm really hoping for that first dice out the bag there. So I've got my machine gun into these assault grenadiers. 6 dice in the open, hitting on 4s. Oh, just a 2. Pin at least. And winding on 5s. Hey,
1.
And 1 wind. Me again. I'm going to have to try and get these guys off this bridge because they're causing a traffic jam and get them into some cover here. So 1 pin on them. Fine.
1,
Good.
2.
Right, I'll just move them and come back. Right, managed to get them on 6, so into your assault grenadiers again. So 2 SMGs are in range, they'll be the green dice hitting on 4s, everything else will be on 5s. What have we got? 1,
3.
Yeah, just the 3. Okay, and then winding on 5s. Just the 1, and I'll give you a 4 up cover for hard cover.
Nope.
So a pin and another man away, whittling them down. I'm going to try a risky one, so I'm going to try and order my NMG team here to fire at these guys in the woods, but I need to pass an order test, and then because I'm keeping them still, there'll obviously be danger for ranging in, but order test first. Yep, fine. Lose that pin, and then 6 dice. Hitting on 4s. Good.
4. Yep.
So at least a pin, and then winding on 5s. 1 wind with a potential 5 up save.
Nope.
Okay, just any man you want. I'm going to go for a fire order with these guys. Just need to pass the test first. Yes. Okay, and they're shooting into the lads in the woods again. So 4 rifles, 4 shots with LMG. 3. And
So
then,
up to 4 pins now.
yeah, winding on 5s. 1 potential if you 5 up save.
Nope.
Okay, no man down.
You know when you watch a snooker and like one player just stands there and the other person's got to sit while they clear up the board? That's how I'm feeling at the moment.
Well,
all these dice coming out for
I
you.
don't think, I can't get a 147 on you unfortunately because you've got these dice to come against me at some point, so yeah, we'll see. Right, so I'm going to try and activate my sniper. He's -1 to his morale because he's lost half his team. He's got a pin, so basically
Fine, yeah.
no bother. Right, so he's going to use his sniper rifle. He is -1 to hit because he's down to the last man. I'm going to pop into your assault squad again. So it'd normally be a 3 to hit because he's +1 to hit, but he's up to 4 again because of that -1. No, missed after all that.
Right, I'm going to try and get these assault guys into the fight, but I need to pass a morale check.
Oh, on a 6 there. I saw it.
So down to 1.
Right, cool. That's you.
Advancing.
You'll be -1 for the pin still, but you don't suffer a penalty for moving and shooting with them, and you might, you will be in point blank range with some of them. So, right. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
so I've managed to get into point blank range with your guys here.
So you're +2 for point blank, -1 for the pin. So hitting on 3s with 16 dice. Yeah. Okay.
Easier to say which is.
Exactly.
So 14 hits. 13 hits.
And then winding on 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You keep that one. That's fine.
5, 6.
Right. 6 dead guys then. Take away. And I'll give you a morale check for that as well.
Aye, fine.
Only 1 pin out of all that.
I feel a little better after that.
You should. My dice, so moved my other squad up onto the bridge. These are the guys with mostly SMGs, so 1 SMG in range, and that'll be hitting on 4s, and then the rest are rifles and LMG shots. Just a 1. Still a pin. No, take a pin. And 5 up. No,
Okay.
Just a pin.
Alright, I'm going to try and activate these guys, but 3 pins on them, so I'm down to 7. Just saw that 6 and I thought I'll fail.
Still down to 2 pins, and you're putting them on a fire order, so
going after these guys on the
okay.
So you've been hardcover there, so
count it up. So you've got an LMG, 5 riflemen, and an assault rifle. They're all in range, so that's 13 dice. And you're hitting on 5s. Pretty good, yeah. I'm taking those dice next time. I'm done with the reds. That's it. I'm done.
So 8 hits.
Yep. We're winded on 5s.
None.
No,
1, sorry.
1 potential. 4 up save. Yes,
Well done.
but I do get a pin. Which is what it's all about.
The truck's just parked round to protect him.
He's obviously had some leftover meth from the Blitzkrieg days. He's still going for it. Okay, my medium mortar is going to range in on these guys, so needing a 5 this time.
Oh.
Okay, needing a 4 next time.
Okay, I brought my tracked vehicle forward, so I'm going to try and machine gun that. Machine gun? Nothing. Alright, Vader's army then. I'm going after
Paratroopers, yeah.
Paratroopers. 5 or 6s.
Oh, pretty good.
4 again. Yeah, these are on fire tonight.
Okay.
5's the wound. Oh,
jeez.
Okay, so now B
right.
gets saves. So.
Yeah, 3 cover saves. 4 up. Ugh, man.
You can read all that if you want. It's called.
Okay, so 2.
Yep.
Pretty good for the old boys. We'll lose a rifle and an SMG actually, because I don't think the SMG's doing much for me this turn. Okay, back to me. Light mortar is ranged in on these guys. They're looking for a 5. Yep.
Well done.
Gets him, and that's him ranged in now for forevermore on a 2+. So I can get 2 guys.
Yep.
Basically. And it ignores cover as well because it's indirect. It's pen +1, so winning on 4s. 1, and it's D2 pins. Just the 1 still.
Up to 5 pins.
Oh, nice.
Right, my other vehicle here is coming up to machine gun these guys again. 5s. They get 1.
So you get another pin at least. And winning on 5s.
Oh,
Yeah.
they get a win,
And
but
maybe. No. So another man. Another rifleman.
the mortar is firing again at that machine gun.
Yes. 5s ranged in on.
No.
Oh, again. So down to 4 now next turn, unless I do a wee bit of movement, which I think I will. Right, to bring up the Piat, as they say. So, yep, moved, advanced, just measured within 12, looking for a 5.
Hey, well done.
Rank some. I'll roll for the penetration. Ooh, only a 1. I think that's always a fail, I believe. Double checked. So unmodified rolls of a 1, always a fail. So yeah, I was basically looking for a 2 up there, I think, to do damage because you're open topped and it's a decent pen on it. So, oh well.
Unlucky.
Just advancing my medic up for this squad.
Right, my command squad, so I've got 2 riflemen and they're going to go after that squad, try and get another pin on them. 4s. Oh,
Yeah,
2.
get
Nice.
Winding on
5s.
5s, yep.
1.
Nice, and I don't think I'll get cover for that.
I'm happy to give you that, that's fine. Yeah.
Nice one. Cheers. It's fine. Worked out in the end. Take a wee rifle, lad. I've just advanced my platoon leaders out of this ruin to try and maybe assist over here with pins.
Yeah, unfortunately my trucks and these guys managed to stop their line of fire, so I'm repositioning them, doing a run order to try and get them to...
Your machine gun team, yep. Cool.
Okay, putting these 2 commanders in ambush again because they can't do anything.
And then is it my last one? Yeah,
last one.
similarly I think I've got my platoon leaders here. I'm just going to keep them down for sake of being down for the moment.
Alright, and that just leaves my beleaguered squad here.
Yep.
Who are going to rally. I know that you're going to be able to hit me in a 2+ next turn, but
yeah,
I've got too many.
So you still do an order test for it, but it's on full. The pins don't matter essentially. You're fine.
So they all go?
Yep, all the pins go away. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the bloody bridge. Yeah, so I lost 6 guys to this assault squad. As was kind of my fear. I really had to deal with them this turn, and although I managed to pin them a bit, I didn't do the killing blows to them. So I'm really worried that they're just going to have free reign now to do some nasty stuff. But yeah, I've kept the pins on you quite well, and because you've got so many units, you've managed to scupper yourself for a few shots, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, not quite as much damage output as I was hoping for. I think obviously you having the LMGs and these assault rifles really adds up. So yeah, I'm a wee bit pushed back here, but we will persevere as we go into turn 3.
Okay, I've drawn first, and hopefully this squad here are going to activate, we'll see.
Oh, damn.
Dangerously.
Okay, right, so you're back to full shooting abilities. So
I'm just trying to get rid of these because I'm thinking take a dice out of the bag for you here. So
might as well.
Yeah, 16
dice hitting on 2s, point blank.
Quite a few 1s though.
Yeah, all but the 1s. So just those.
just that pile.
That many, just 12.
Winding in 5s.
Yes. Aye. It's enough. Well done. Okay, and then you can grab a dice out the bag from me.
Yep, I'm going to try and do a morale check to activate these guys.
Yep, they're all good. And then you're advancing them just so, because you're wanting to get some shots for your MMG, I take it. Is that the...
Yes, I want to keep that clear. Get that, because these guys are in the way. So that's the only reason they're moving.
No bother. Who would you like to shoot?
Yeah, the Piat team are a bit annoying, so I should probably get rid of them. But not all my guys can see, so I don't think these two can, so that goes down to 1 as well.
Yes, it goes down to 1, yeah. 5 rifle shots and then 2 dice for the assault rifle.
And -1.
So yeah, the blue dice will be on 5s, the green dice will be on 4s. Oh,
ouch.
Jeez, oh. Yeah, I'm definitely taking these dice off you. Right. And then wounding on 5s. Should have probably went down, but hey, oh. Yeah, well done, they're gone. Another dice out the bag. This is all going pear-shaped quite quickly.
I drew again there. I was really tempted to fire my machine gunner, but I thought be sensible. They've got a 2+ to be hit here, so let's get them advancing.
You moved them all more than just sort of shaking off the ranging in on them.
Yeah, so...
Cool. And then what do you want to shoot?
I'll go after your machine gunner.
Sure thing.
Okay. Desperate to get that machine gunner.
Exactly. Okay, so blues on 5s, greens on 4s. Ooh,
These
this is
dice.
ridiculous. Right, okay, so what's that then? That's right, 4 in the end. Wounding on 5s because we're veterans.
Just the 1.
Just the 1. Give you a pin at least. And 4 up cover. I'll use your dice.
Yeah, go for it.
Knew it. Okay, so handily I'll take that guy off.
Right, I drew again, so yeah, it's a bit of a reverse of the last turn. I seem to be getting all the draws here, so now they are going to fire at the guys on the bridge.
7 dice hitting on 4s.
Oh, that's honking.
Aye.
What's up with these dice? You've cursed them.
That's it, because I touched it. So you get a pin at least, and
just the 1 roll.
Just the 1 for 5 up.
Yeah. I can re-roll it.
That's fine. As long as you're happy to give me a bit of cover for that.
Yes, absolutely. You get it, well done.
All good. Mortar, changing target now, and going for these assault rifle guys, so looking for 6. Okay, these lads need to sharpen up, so I'm going to give an advanced sword with these guys, hopefully if I can pass. Yes, I can, and I'm just going to move them. Okay, shooting at the old boys, so they've still got a pin, so green dice will be hitting on 5s, red dice will be hitting on 6s. Just 2. Wounding on 3s because they're inexperienced. 1 wound, but you get a cover save. 4 up. No, 1. Good. 1 dies, but now, right, so these guys are Volksgrenadiers actually. So, I think you need to roll a dice and see if they up their veterancy potentially. Let's have a wee look. Roll a d6. On a 1, they go down and take d6 pins. On 2, 3, 4, 5, nothing happens. And then 6, they become regular. Brilliant. Okay, well, d6 pins then.
I'll let you roll that.
Okay.
You're cursed red dice.
Good. Right, okay. So
I deserved that. I deserved that, totally. And they're down as well.
Yeah.
So I need
to pull the dice out and put them down. Good. Well, I mean, it's not quite a squad wipe, but it's still quite funny. Right, I'm playing with fire here because I'm not moving these guys, but what I need to do is do a wee morale check, or a wee order test, sorry. Oh, there's a foobar! Consult the foobar chart, right.
Oh no.
It's a 2. Right, so 2 on the foobar means friendly fire, so you basically can take control of them and shoot at a friendly unit as long as there's an enemy unit within 12. We've already established that these old boys are within 12. Of these guys, we've checked the arcs, it's just on the line, so I'm happy with it as much as I can.
You called this more than me, I just want to state that.
It's good cinema if nothing else, but it's also potentially going to be a horrible one. So you get 6 dice, well, we've still got pin, so hitting on 5s at least. Oh,
just the 1.
Okay. And get another pin, and then wounding on 5s. No. Okay, just a pin. That could have been worse. Could have been better, but it could have been worse. Right, issued a fire order to my other MMG, and I'm going to fire at your assault rifled chaps. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, spread it out. 4. Wounding on 5s. Just the 1. Cover.
Made it.
You get pin though.
Yep.
Me again, sniper. Still going for these assault rifle guys, so -1, +1, hitting on 4s.
Oh man.
Right, light mortar, I'm going to fire direct into these guys, so hitting on a 4. No.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to fire my heavy mortar at your machine gun. So
yeah, only needing a 4 now, even odds. Goes down to a 3. Sorry, that's me again. Prematurely started moving these guys, but I need to order them first. 8 -1, yeah, they're fine. I'm going to move them all down into point blank range. Sorry, the red dice will be hitting on 2s, green dice will be hitting on 3s.
Okay. Oh, nice. Just one miss.
That's better. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Right, and then 5s. Oh,
2.
Just a 2. Right, let me just double check if you get cover with point blank. Yep, so you still get your cover save. It's only if you're down that you don't get the bonus.
Oh,
no bother.
2 hard cover saves.
Well done. Right, me again, platoon leader there and his man moving up 4 SMG shots into these lads. Hitting on 4s.
That's better.
3, and wounded on 5s. 2 wounds potentially. 4 ups.
1 dead.
Wound and a pin.
Command squad activating, so 2 rifles at your squad there.
1 hit.
And 5. No wind.
Sorry, it was the squad, was it?
Yeah. Alright, this machine gunner, this vehicle is going to fire its machine gun at your machine gunner.
It's all machine guns. Oh, nice. 3 hits.
3 hits.
Pin at least.
5 or 6s. 1.
Nice. And potential 4 up.
Oh, well done. It's hanging on.
Yeah.
Okay, our vehicle this time is going to go after your squad here because they could threaten my objective.
Oh, pretty good.
2.
3.
3. Oh, sorry, I was looking at it's a 4.
Yeah, oops.
Oh, 2.
2. Recover.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's a 6.
There you go.
Yeah. My truck's just slammed on the handbrake. He's just staying where he is. But over to you.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll just move my medic up onto the bridge to try and get some heals done if it needs to. Still not used him yet.
These guys are ambushing again, so I'm not
I
really
can't
doing...
convince you to come up to the river edge.
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my leaders, guys. I'm just going to move them up 6 and got a rifle, so might as well take a shot into the squad here, hoping for a pin at least. Yes,
Yep.
5 up. No, just a pin. Okay, so that was the end of turn 3, was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was obviously massively swung in your favour with the draw. You eliminated that entire squad of airborne and my Piat team, which is kind of annoying because they were my only kind of anti-tank or anti-vehicle options, although I can still put pins and stuff on them, but not really great for me. I also lost one of my machine gun crew here. Couple of guys from over here, so yeah, I did manage to send the old boys down. They're now in the green rolls to see if there's any kind of veterans amongst them that can pep them all up, but it turns out not. They are genuinely just old men. Yeah, so that's cool. Good to see that at least, I think. But yeah, and you've just got this massive shooting gallery now defending this side of the river. Objectives wise, obviously we don't count them to the end, but you're holding 4 of them at the moment and I've just got a 2, so I'm going to really struggle to take them off you unless I can get first dice out with these guys. Casualties wise, yeah, I've not taken anything out of yours entirely yet, have I?
No.
So not great, and obviously I've lost 2 whole units, Piat team and that squad of airborne, so yeah, it's really not looking good for me, but we shall persevere for a bit anyway and see what happens. Okay, I did get the first dice and I need to move these guys. Well, I don't need to move them, I'm going to move them to try and at least get them into... Well, I suppose they're dead either way if they don't. Anyway, right, I'll stop procrastinating. I need to try and see if I pass their order first. Yes, because it's down to 9, so they are 10 normally, down to 9. That's all good. So I've said I'm going to advance them, so that's what I'll do. I'm going to try and get some degree of cover from these other guys coming in at least. Red dice hitting on 2s, green dice hitting on 3s. Oh god. No, sorry. So 1s go away, the rest of these are all hits.
Nice.
For 5s. Ugh.
2.
2 4-ups.
Did I get the 4-ups?
You do, yeah. It's only if you went down you wouldn't get them. Oh no, I suppose because I'm touching the cover.
Yeah, exactly.
You happy with that?
Yeah, I don't think I should be getting benefits.
Okay, that makes sense actually, yeah.
So 2.
2 dead and a pin, yeah.
Okay, I drew it. So heavy mortar at the very back here is going after you.
Yep.
So 3.
Hey, just well done. So it's a big boy template. It's a 3-incher.
It's just on the
So yeah, just basically the 2 of them. Your roll is +3 pen, so 2s to kill. Yes,
I'll do it.
Definitely split. Well done. Get another.
You don't get any hard covers?
No, because it's coming in over the
top. Yep. Okay, I'm going to fire my vehicle again at these guys. Fire order, 2 hits.
Another pin. Oh, and a
1
potential.
No.
It's me, so I'm going to use my medium mortar, who's on a 5 for the assault rifle guys.
Oh, okay.
Going for a 4 next time.
So, yeah, right back at you.
12 dice hitting on 2s.
A few ones.
10 hits.
Yeah.
Wounding on 5s. 3.
I'll take away rifleman and obviously 2 SMGs, and it still doesn't do a morale check here.
Well, I'm activating again, so my machine gun is going to go at your 2.
Yep, tin leader.
Yeah.
It's the 1.
The 1, yeah.
Give me a pin.
Nothing. Okay, my command squad are next. So 2 rifles at your 2 guys again.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Oh,
In the wind. Hard cover.
Yeah.
Well done. We've just had a revelation.
Yes, I think I failed their order test because I was counting all their pins as -1, but it's actually so it should have been.
Cumulative,
It should have been -3.
But I also think I forgot to
do an
one
order
as well.
test for that. Yeah, so we'll call that even.
It's getting late.
It's getting late and it's hot and it's been a long day.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to do an order test.
Yes. Please do.
Oh, and they have failed because
Good.
2.
Good.
So
down.
go down.
That makes sense because now I'm thinking like we've been doing really well with these order tests. Like not had anyone going down, but
That'll be why.
That'll be why. Yeah.
I think -1
I
we
think
will
it's
do.
been
So.
mostly -1s, but yeah.
Okay, this vehicle is going to go for. I'm going to try and take another dice out of the bag with
Yeah,
this.
it's a sniper.
Force. Yeah, just the 1.
Yeah, it's a pin. No.
Me again, so I'm going to do another order test.
Yep.
Pass.
Good.
That's gone. And yeah, these guys are going to try and get another dice out of the bag here. So
Yeah, I think I'll go down then. In fact, no. Keep up. Fine. Go for it. 10 dice.
Sure?
Yeah, because I need them to do something. So.
okay.
5. Jeez. Wounding on 5s.
1.
Rock cover. Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, no guts, no glory. Advance with these guys. Yes.
Fine.
So I've still got 1 pin on them. So 4 dice, point blank, hitting on, what were we saying, 3s?
4s to 5s, but then +2 for being point blank, so 3s.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay, yeah, we are right. Oh, nice. Oh, 4 hits.
4 hits. Wounding on 5.
Just the 1.
Cover save.
Nope.
No. So man down and a pin, please. Right, me again. MMG into that same squad. 6 dice, hitting on 4s. Ugh, just the 1. Nope, but a pin.
These 2 guys again, just sitting in ambush, having a picnic. And you're next out.
Right, direct fire with my light mortar team into that squad again, looking for 4s. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try and activate these guys. So they're on 4 pins. They have their squad leader next to them though, so we're looking for 8 or less.
Oh,
hey! That
all
clears
going,
all
yeah.
their pins, yep, that's good.
nice.
And I'm going to advance them. Okay, so 6 shots from the rifles and LMGs and 2 shots from the SMGs. Looking for 4s on the green dice, 5s on the red dice. So 1, 2, 3.
Up to 8 pins.
8 pins. 3s to kill you.
2.
2. Okay,
successes.
and you get 2 cover saves.
No.
So 2 dead.
2 dead.
Yeah. Okay, that was actually pretty effective because that's them triggered the we're doomed rule. So they only needed a pin, really. They didn't actually need to kill anyone. Because they've got 8 pins on them and their morale value is 8, that triggers this, oh no, we're doomed, so they're immediately routed and destroyed.
Yeah, and like lemmings will just jump off that
Yeah, they're,
swim
they're
away.
going to swim down the, wherever we are, the Elba. Right, squad leader, fire order into these chaps, just 1 rifle. Yep, hits. No damage but a pin. Okay, sniper, so he's -1 to his morale because he's down to half men and he's got 2 pins, so 7. Yep, fine. So he's going to shoot at that squad. Sorry, I should have declared that first of all. Looking for 4. Yes.
Nice.
Damage is on a 4 because it's a +1 to pin. No, just a pin. Okay.
So my truck did nothing again.
Yep, and then I pulled my last dice, so my medic has ran down here to maybe do some medicing. He's not done any yet. That's the end of turn as well. So, end of turn 4, still this ongoing bloodbath here for this objective. I think it's going to be pivotal. This will probably be the decider next turn, I would imagine. My platoon squad lead did a Hail Mary over the bridge and into these guys and managed to panic them and send them. I think they were already down, weren't they?
No, down, yeah.
Yeah, so just shooting guys on the ground. Very disrespectful, but hey ho, it's got to be done.
It's war.
It's war, exactly. You've more or less just held your position on the side of the river and just poured fire onto me. Your mortar finally took out my machine gun. But other than that, I've held fast, I think. I think I've managed to actually... I thought I was doomed at the start of this turn. It's sort of swung back a wee bit. I managed to get these guys up with spectacular courage, shaking off all the pins, put a pin onto that old boys squad, which is all that was needed to take them out of the game. So, still not looking great for me, but we'll go into turn 5 and see what happens.
Okay, start the turn, big moment. I drew first. I'm going to try and activate these guys, but it's hard. 7 or less. Just edge it.
Yeah. So you lose a pin, down to 2 pins. You're just in a fire order, aren't you? So, yeah, there's no point. I can't go down anyway because it's point blank. So, maybe we'll just weather the storm here. Oh, jeez. I think my medic might finally do something.
3.
Just looking at the medic rules there. So yeah, basically I just get a 6 up. Feel no pain for the Warhammer folks. So 6 up ignores the...
Pretty good.
Yes.
Just
okay, just the 1 then. So that's not bad. Okay.
Me again. Machine gun is going to go there. We did check. I'm not within an inch.
Just out from an inch. So I'm not going to go down. I need to stay up. I think.
Force.
Ooh, maybe I should have managed to do it.
1.
Yep, and down then. And I'll give you a morale check for that. So yeah, I just checked. Sorry, I meant to say earlier, didn't do a morale check for those guys because it was less than half from the one shot. He's okay.
Maybe be up to 2 pins with the shot that came in.
Yes, he's a platoon leader though as well.
Ah, right, okay.
So he should be okay. Okay, I got a dice out, so I'm going to try and get these guys up. So, need a 6 or less. No.
Oh, yeah, yeah, well done.
Okay, down to 3. So, this continues. So, 3 SMGs, point blank. Hit on 2s. Still
Good.
5s.
2.
Any 2 you want.
And
another pin.
2. Yep.
Me again. 6 dice from this guy into that squad.
Right, so one thing we missed was...
You stay down to the end of the last turn and that removes all the pins.
Yeah. I can't do it last turn.
Yep. 3 hits. Wounded on 5s. 2 wounds. And you get a 2 up cover save because you're down in hard cover. You do get another pin though.
One dice.
And a pin. Platoon leader needs to pass a morale check.
Yeah.
He's all good. And he's down to 1 pin. And then he's just moving in there. And he's going to submachine gun those guys. So they're point blank. Down won't matter for them now. Hitting on 3s because he's still got a pin. Aye, overconfidence. But hey ho.
This vehicle is going to fire at these guys out in the open here.
Yeah, I'm not going to go down because I think I need to get them up and on that bridge.
4s. 2 hits. Nothing. Nice.
Okay, I'm going to take the opportunity to run these guys if I can pass. Yes.
Yeah, fine.
Stick them up on the bridge. Claim that objective. Right, mortar. Like I was saying, I'm fairly happy I can't fire a mortar at those guys because they're engaged with my other guys. So I don't know if it's in the rules, it might be, but these guys are a bit more of a threat anyway. So I want to drop it into them. Looking for a 6.
5.
Oh well, next turn maybe. Again, late mortar. Direct fire at those guys. Probably should have been ranging in this whole time, but hey ho. 4. Yay, it's a hit. And it'll be a 1 inch template, so I can actually probably get 3, I think, there.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so 3s, you will get a cover save with these ones. 4s, because it's plus 1 pin. Just a 1, and a cover save.
Bit of a blunder. I've moved these guys out, but they're too short range. They can't quite reach these guys. But okay, I'm going to try and order these guys. Yes, down to 1, and they're going to shoot your sniper.
Yep.
So 5s to hit, is it?
5s, yep.
Just 2.
And 5 to wound.
No.
No.
These guys had to advance out, but no targets because these
Yeah.
one guys are in the way. Going after your sniper again with this vehicle.
2.
2.
Wounding on 5s.
No.
Nope. Pins. Fire order on my platoon leader into these guys again. Just 1 rifle shot. Yep. On a 4. Wounding on a 5. No. I do get a pin. No. Okay, sniper is going to go do a fire order into the platoon leader, but I need to pass an order first, so looking for 7. Hey, so hitting on a 4, because he's +1, -1 for the pins. Hit some wounding on a 4. No, a pin.
Just backed up my truck.
Yep, and the medic was the last one of the dice. I'm fairly sure he can't go for the objective, so I'm just going to stick where he is to offer help. And that's the end of turn 5. Okay, so we didn't actually think it was going to go this far, but here we are. Still, this bloodbath continues. My platoon leader whiffed his shots, but he's got in there to contest this objective with these guys that are cowering behind the tank traps. Oh, your platoon leader came out on advance, so he's going for that objective next turn. Your MMG's out of shots because everyone's too close to everyone else. The lads in the woods, we kind of worked out that they can't quite get to that objective on the bridge next turn because they can't run out the woods, so they're kind of stymied where they are. And then you've got your Hanomag still providing fire across the river. So yeah, it's looking fairly even now, I'd say.
Yeah, you've done brilliantly to turn this around because I felt very secure about a turn or 2 ago. And
yeah.
suddenly the pendulum has swung.
We're kind of sitting on 3 objectives each of them. In fact, that one would be contested unless we can get rid of that guy. So yeah, turn 6, the decider. Right, first dice out the bag is mine, so it's the usual. Can we pass an order test? 7 or less. Yes.
Oh.
Just down at 2 pins, hitting on 3s with 6 dice, with a routine. Everything but 1. And wounding on 4s.
Indeed. Don't think there's a good option there, really.
They're all the same. Cool. And a pin as well, please.
Okay, these guys are going to try and fire, but they pass the test.
Yep, just cool. So they're back to full strength. They are point blank. I can't go down, there's no point in me going down, so you'll be hitting on 2. Yeah.
1 misses.
Wounding on 5s. Yes.
2.
That's done enough, well done. That's what you needed to do.
Okay, me again. I'm going to try and activate them, but not feeling too good about it. 6 or less. Oh,
No,
do
nice.
it. Nice.
Okay. Take the 3 there. 6 dice hitting on 3s. Very similar. All but 1. Wounding on 5. 1. Still not enough to do a morale check though. I get a medic, of course. No,
I'm okay.
forget it. I'm going to activate these guys in the bridge. I'm going to give them a fire order and shoot at your command or your platoon. You're going to go down.
Yep.
6 dice. Hitting on 4s.
Oh,
so
well, most of them.
pretty good. Wounding on 5s.
1.
Just a 1. 4. Cover save. Yeah, makes it worth going down then. Okay, pin.
Alright, my vehicle is going to try and fire at these guys in the bridge. Get hard cover though against the 5s. So I moved.
Just the 1.
4.
No. Okay, mortar into these guys because it's ranged in on a 5. So, no.
Okay.
4, but we'll never shoot again, so.
Sounds like the Predator in the background. Okay, I'm going to try and run these guys, but order test. Fine. And I'm going to steal your objective.
Yes, I thought that was coming.
That is the object of the game.
Yeah.
The mortar's going to try and hit your guys in the bridge just for giggles.
Okay. Okay, MMG team going to fire at these plucky Germans. 6 dice hitting on 4s.
3.
Pin at least, and wounding on 5s. 1 potential hard cover.
Yep. Oh my god. Okay, these guys try to activate. Do the order test.
Ooh,
failed.
Failed.
Down.
Go down.
Okay, the vehicle is next. Shooting at your sniper. 2. For 5s. Nope. That sniper is taking a lot of fire this battle.
Definitely. Okay, light mortar is going to do a direct fire into the Hanomag just to try and get a dice off the table. Just because it's that time of the day. No, never mind.
So I've had 2 activations, but I can't fire anything, so they're in ambush, he's in ambush, and it's over to you.
Yep, all I've got left is my platoon leader, so yeah, I'll just shoot across the water. Hits. Wounds. You got 2+, yeah, you're fine. Or 3+, sorry. Right, sniper needs to activate on 7. No, he doesn't.
Oh, clears everything.
Hey, good man. He's going to crank into one of those assault guys. It kind of doesn't matter now, but yes. No, just a pin.
The last dice.
And the last dice is the medic. So I don't know if if the medic's allowed to capture objectives or not. I don't know if it's a thing. So who knows?
Is it got to be within
3?
Right, so I'm not.
Yeah. So I could potentially get within 3 of that.
Fair enough. I think that's fair enough.
But I'm not sure. We'll need to check that one in the rules. Right, and that was the last action of the game. Just to be really controversial, I'm 99% sure you can't capture objectives with medics. so
I don't really see why not. That's the thing, because they're still guys that would.
Maybe
just because
they're non-combatants though, but I'm sure it's in a rule somewhere. I'll check it afterwards. But we're both knackered. It's late. I think we're happy to call it a draw.
Yeah, I'm very happy to call it a draw. I think.
So basically, yeah. So you snatched that one at the end there. I snatched that one at the end there. Maybe slightly less legitimately. You've kept that one. I've kept this one. I've snagged that one, and you've kept that one in the woods. So, yeah, 3 objectives each. Oh, in fact, because we did say we were going to do kill points as well, didn't we? So you've beaten me on dice out the bag. So, yes, I'm happy you've won. Well done.
Well played.
Yeah, it's very close, but yeah.
I was fairly satisfied with the draw, but
that's fine.
I mean, we made so many mistakes tonight.
Yeah,
it's been a long day today.
It was probably a bad idea playing so tired, but hey, it was still good to get toys on the table and dice rolled, and hopefully. Yeah, don't judge us too harshly on this one.
It's okay. Judge us harshly if you want.
I think if we do another evening boat action game, we might go for something maybe smaller, or maybe throw some tanks back in the mix, because obviously they eat up a lot of points and soak up some activations. So yeah, maybe do something tanky the next time. I've got a tiger I've never had out. So anyway, I'm rambling now. Cool. So yeah, that was all good in the end, I think.
Yeah, it was good fun. As I said, felt like it really swung. I didn't feel good at the start of the game.
Yeah.
And then this was the kind of turning point where these guys managed to wipe out that squad. I then felt like I had a really good grip in the game. Mm-hmm. And then, again, it swung back the other way again. So that's really good. Yeah. Plus we saw the food bar.
Yeah, we saw Fubar and Heroic Courage, or whatever it's called, so that was good. Yeah, I played a game a few months back where I think we had like 6 Fubars in the game. It was just ridiculous. So it does happen quite a lot, I find, but it was good to catch it.
Well, it's the first time in our first 3
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true.
Not that often.
Yeah, so yeah, I think we probably made a massive arse of the rules over here with zones of engagement and stuff like that. They probably should just bring in close combat and one and done in one round rather than dragging it out for 3-4 turns. But hey ho, still all good. Like I say, toys on the table, dice rolled, fun had.
Yeah, exactly. It was good fun. Mm-hmm. So, well, if you can tolerate all the mistakes and you want to see more errors made in future, you know where to come. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please consider commenting, liking, and most of all, subscribing. And until next time, keep on living the life of Die.